Hello, guys. Welcome back. So I think Amir's in the corner, like I can excuse. Um, we have been setting down, and I was doing a candle magic thing with Freya and Freyr today, and as I'm lighting the candle, I asked her about letting love into the house because I said they are here now. Freyr and Freyr are here and in charge now. I said, but I don't want to rush anything. I don't want to like, because it's usually a pattern with Odin, like rush ahead, And I said, I don't want to rush anything. I want everything to be real. And I said, I want all this love, and it's fine. He left and everything. And Odin pops into my head, and I'm thinking, why would she tell me to bring him right back because he chose to leave? And then I'm like, oh. Odin and Ymir look like twins to me. I can't tell the two apart, which I'm sure Ymir has taken advantage of plenty of times. And Odin probably doesn't care. And I kind of looked at Ymir and I said, exactly how long has Odin been gone? And how long have you been cosplaying Odin? And I said, okay, can you do me a favor? Can you get rid of the beard because it's creepy because you look like twins and I can't right now. I don't want to see it. I said, you can have it back later, sweetie, but could you please do that? So he has done that in the past for me because I'm like, it's just creepy because I've said you have a lot of his energy and he is like, well, I am his grandfather. Um, and I can tell it's Ymir though because he usually has with me. He has that cold weather, gear on, has the snow white hair, and I'm like, I think at least part of what's been going on. This makes a lot more sense now. Has been Ymir coming through because he's that balance of everything. He will still go fishing. Apparently, he likes to fish. I don't know. And, but he would still have compassion for animals. He would have a burger, but he would donate to a rescue sanctuary. He would do both. He would be balanced. And I'm getting, yeah. And, I'm focusing on, letting him come in and letting him come forward. And, Freya and Freyr here, and Freya and I have bedazzled all the bottom cabinets with butterflies. It feels good, and it feels like her energy, and it feels like Freyr's energy too, with the bunnies and everything, and Ymir coming through, and they gave me a good dream, two good dreams this morning. And the one I have the coverlet I have on my bed was back in my old bedroom, and I'm Freya is laying on one side and Freyr's laying on the other side, and this isn't like any kind of romantic thing for those of you that just like to lurk, but they're like, come back to the bed. You like, I'm laying in between the middle of them. Come back to bed. And because the storm was coming, and I go back on the bed, and it sounds like this horrific storm is, passing overhead, and I expect like, the whole house to fall apart. And Freya's holding one hand, Freya's holding the other, and they're like, "We're going to see you through the storm." I'm like, "Oh, oh." And nothing happened to the house, and I'm like, "Please tell me this isn't literal." And then I had a dream, and I knew it was Ymir announcing his presence of snow because he's always like he uses a wintry thing with me, which he might not do with everyone. And we haven't had snow; we've just had rain. It doesn't get cold enough to snow anymore. We had snow once. It was so warm though that it was coming down and it was just on my hedges, which are now evergreen, which they never used to be, and it was landing on there, but it was melting everything else. So, we don't get cold enough to get snow now. Watch, I said that we'll get 4 inches. I got, yeah. And Loki's just, he's here and we're having fun together. And we did get a couple games and stuff. I haven't checked my email or anything yet, but he's here, but he's kind of hanging back right now because it's important to get Freya established, and we're taking our time. We're not rushing into this to get Ymir established and taking our time. There are some things that I would like to maybe rename or something and reactivate for Ymir, but I said, let's wait. Every time we've rushed into it, it seems like we rush into something and then boom, Odin's back. And I said, if he's going to come back, that's at some point fine, but he's not going to find this vegetarian household. And I think maybe that's why he moved on. If he did indeed become a vegetarian, vegan, whatever, he moved on, or it was just Ymir's energy coming in and Ymir cosplaying. It could have been. It could have been. I will never know the truth because Ymir is like the kind of grandfather that will tell you all sorts of stories because they make you happy, and he'll just make up stuff. Where did our kitty go? She went to visit a farm, and she has to live on the farm. And this would be the grandfather that would like write you postcards from the cat and everything. You'll be 20 and go, "Grandfather, cat never went to a farm, did it?" Not really. Ymir would be the one to do that. He would be a lot more, honestly, in a lot of ways, in my experience, that Santa Claus figure of being gentle and kind and merciful and tender. I'm not saying the old man doesn't have it in him, but it will be more consistent with Ymir. And all the blessings I got may have been, you don't have to figure out where did this come from, where did that come from. It could have been more Freya Ymir energy coming in than anything else. And Loki is here and Loki helps, but Loki will never let you catch him. So it's our agreement. He will help, but he's never going to tell me. Sometimes he will. He'll strut up and down, but usually it's something he did to annoy me. I go, yeah. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.